Here with Micah Lehenbauer to preview the 2017 Concordia men's soccer season. You've been part of the program now for a few years and back-to-back appearances in the GPAC Tournament Championship game. How do you describe what that experience and that excitement is like when you're able to make a run deep in the postseason like you guys have?
Oh, it's been so much fun. I mean, it's really indescribable. I mean, think about it, just what I've really been thinking about is like my class is how we've really just been a team of firsts. Like my freshman year, I think it was the first time we ever made it past the first round in the playoffs. And then the following year, of course, first time winning GPAC. The next year, I think it was first time in, I can't remember, first time in many years finishing top 3 in the GPAC. So it's kind of, I'm really excited. It makes me really excited and motivated to look and see what our next first is going to be for this season, and to know that we've been in back-to-back GPAC championships. Know that this one isn't going to come just as easy as the last two, and I know it puts a target on our back as well. So, but super excited.
Yeah, I think maybe for some teams in the past, you know, being able to win those big games like that was something they hoped to do, but I don't know if they truly believed it. But
yeah,
what do you think that win at Hastings a couple of years ago did just to kind of change the mindset and make this team realize what is possible?
Yeah, I think winning GPAC that year, it really kind of set that, turning it from instead of a hope to kind of more of an expectation. I think going in the next year, we expected to make it past the first round, expected to make it past the second round, and I think we really did expect to beat Hastings too, but I mean, of course we fell short of that. But it really, yeah, kind of turns it into, just really raises the standard, I think, as a team.
And last year's team got a chance to host a conference postseason game. What was that experience like for you guys, and how does that maybe motivate you to want to be in that position again?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Love playing in the playoffs at home. We had a really good crowd when we played Northwestern, and just like really interactive crowd too, I think. And yeah, it really just motivates us even more for wanting to host more games and stuff this coming season. It's something we really talk about. Like, we love playing in front of our own fans, and it's really a big advantage, I think, to have too.
You and another senior, Lewis Rathbone, are captains on this team. Just what comes with that responsibility?
I think kind of setting the standard of how things should be within the team, whether it be just with intensity and training, making sure everybody's getting along. I mean, there's really not too much. The coach really told us several times, just kind of be yourself and make sure that, like, you're not changing who you are just because you wear an armband on the field. So it's really, yeah, just doing the things that you know you're best at. Both Lewis and I have strengths and weaknesses that I think he's a little bit more talkative one. Yeah, it's really a big advantage, just that.
Now, this is a team that brings a lot of people back, other than goalkeeper. There's a lot back in place.
Yeah.
How do you compare just the talent level and comfort level going into this season with the other years you've been here?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Compared to, I think it was a bit of a surprise last year, and we're knowing that after my sophomore year, we lost about 13 seniors, I think. And so we weren't really sure about how we'd adjust to all that. I think knowing that adjusting in the regular season, we had an even better season than my sophomore year. And so it kind of, we're not really, I guess, too worried about like the new squad coming in or the people that left. Yeah, we lost good players like Carlos Acosta, Mark Horsberg, but I think we have players coming in and players that maybe didn't get as much minutes last year as they might get this season that will really be able to step up.
What have you guys seen from some of the other goalkeepers, maybe Jack Bennett in particular, that gives you confidence for this year?
Yeah, I've always had a belief in Jack that, I know that he has the ability there, and it's really just a matter of getting minutes, him getting comfortable with who he is. I have no worry that he'll be very good this season.
We talked about the games with Hastings, both of the conference championship games the last 2 years, those meetings, and this year it's kind of interesting how that's the last regular season game of the year. How much do you look forward to playing that game and having them come here?
Oh, looking so much forward to it. I mean, yeah, Hastings hasn't been here since my freshman year, so it's really kind of, I think it's a little bit more of a level playing field in a way that after us beating them in the championship and us having a lot more close games, it's kind of more like they're coming here and they're not going to get anything easy from us, so it'll be a good game.
What's one thing you guys maybe talked about trying to get a little bit better at this year, or focus on maybe this preseason for the fall?
I think the biggest thing we've worked on is really just trying to play a bit quicker, make quick decisions, playing a lot of 1-2 touch ball. That's really kind of been one of our focuses. And then also in the spring especially, we try a lot of players out in different positions where they might not normally be comfortable. And so it's kind of interesting going into preseason. You're not really sure what formation you might end up playing, so it's kind of a little bit of testing out all levels and seeing what might work for the next season.
What's it like for you being a senior, knowing this is it for you for college? Is there maybe more urgency in the way you prepare for a season?
Yeah, I'd say definitely. I mean, the motivation, I've never really had a problem with motivation, but I mean, it's even more motivation knowing that it's your last season and it's not much left after that soccer-wise. So, I mean, yeah, I'm super excited for this year, and I hope to really step my game up on a personal level, and I hope the team does just as good. Well, I hope we do better than last season, obviously.
Well, we won't wish your senior season away, obviously, but what's something that you know that for sure that you'll miss about Concordia?
I think my teammates more than anything, just the interaction, and I mean, I think soccer is a lot different than compared to a lot of other sports, that we have so many players and teammates from different cultures and not from the United States, so to be able to interact with that, I think it's one of the biggest things on this.
All right, well, we'll move on to a little bit of a lightning round. And how about favorite professional sports team?
Manchester United.
A famous athlete or celebrity you really want to meet?
I'd really like to meet probably Paul Pogba.
What's been your favorite thing about living in Nebraska?
Really the seclusion, I guess. Sometimes you can get caught up in big city life or things like that. I mean, knowing that Lincoln's not too far away, but kind of knowing that you're kind of more on your own. I really like that.
And being in Nebraska, what do you miss most about your hometown in Georgia?
Chick-fil-A, probably. I really love Chick-fil-A.
You mentioned you've got all these different personalities and people from different backgrounds as teammates. Who's the funniest?
Oh, the funniest? I have to say Angel Alvarez is probably one of the funnier ones. He's always cracking jokes.
Well, beyond Chick-fil-A, how about a favorite home-cooked meal?
Oh, favorite home-cooked meal? My mom makes a really good poppy seed chicken. Kind of chicken and rice. Oh, it's one of my favorite meals.
How about the best summer trip or activity you did?
Summer trip? My brother and I went to Disney, I think 2 years ago. That was a lot of fun.
What's the last song that you listened to?
The last song I listened to was Humble by Kendrick Lamar.
What's your dream job?
Dream job? Working probably as an agent for some kind of sports agency.
Biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve? I really don't like it when people are late to things. That's a big pet peeve of mine.
If somebody was going to come and take away all of your personal possessions except you could keep one thing, what would it be?
That's a tough one. I'm not too attached to things. I'd say probably my football boots, I guess.
They could take your phone, right?
Yeah, might as well. I'm not too attached to it.
The last thing here is, what would be your go-to karaoke song?
Go-to. Probably Ice Ice Baby.
It's a good one.
Vanilla Ice.
Good
Yep.
choice.